The 20% Trap and the Hybrid Trust Paradox: Why Your Financial Chatbot Needs a Human Handler. We are handing the keys to our financial futures to boxes we don't fully understand. While most of us are happy to let an algorithm curate our Netflix queue or plot a route to a new restaurant, a quiet, visceral hesitation lingers when that same technology touches our bank accounts. Money is tied to identity and security. It is rarely just about the math. We are currently in the first few innings of the AI financial revolution. While the black box promises unprecedented access to market data, the most surprising insights emerging today aren't about the code itself, but about the nuanced, often irrational way we interact with it. As it turns out, the greatest risk to your portfolio isn't the machine. It's how you use the machine to confirm your own worst instincts. The Trust Paradox: Why Human plus AI Wins. A groundbreaking behavioral experiment by the Ontario Securities Commission, OSC, recently shattered the myth that we are ready for a purely robotic financial future. The study tested how closely investors followed asset allocation advice from three sources: a human, an AI, and a blended source, a human advisor using an AI tool. The results were telling. Participants adhered most closely to the blended advice, which deviated 9% less than the human-only source and 6% less than the pure AI source. This suggests while we respect algorithmic precision, we still crave human-like advisory reasoning to provide the empathy and context that a line of code cannot. We don't want a machine to take over. We want a pilot who knows how to use the radar. Personal finance is more personal than finance. With AI, the financial planning industry is expected to evolve into a more service-oriented sector, combining the power of AI with the human touch of a caring financial planner. Jacob Gold, Faculty Associate, ASU WP Carey School of Business. The 20% Trap: Our Irrational Love for Cash. Perhaps the most startling finding from the OSC research is how AI interacts with our pre-existing biases. The study uncovered a massive extreme aversion bias among investors, a hard-coded preference to hold roughly 20% of a portfolio in cash. This stands in direct opposition to industry standards, which typically recommend closer to 5%. The danger here is that AI can inadvertently become a mirror for our errors. In the first wave of the OSC study, the cash preference was so strong it actually masked the effectiveness of the advice. Participants were significantly more likely to follow unsound financial advice if the AI suggested a high cash allocation that confirmed their bias. We aren't always looking for the best advice from AI. Often, we're looking for a sophisticated way to feel better about our own mistakes. Your chatbot is a data vacuum, not a search engine. Most investors treat generative AI like a more talkative version of Google. This is a critical misunderstanding. According to insights from JP Morgan Private Bank, traditional search engines index the web, but AI tools learn from you. Every prompt you enter, every specific financial figure you query, and even your deleted chat history creates a permanent digital footprint. When you feed an AI your tax info or specific geographic addresses, you aren't just getting a calculation, you are providing a data set that cybercriminals can exploit for hyper-personalization. To protect your wealth, you must shift from identifying to parameterizing. The Anonymize Your Profile checklist. Dedicated email. Sign up with a unique email not linked to your banking or social media. VPN use. Encrypt your connection to prevent the system from logging your IP address and location. Disable model learning. Actively opt out of data collection in the tool's settings so your conversations aren't used for training. Parameterize, don't identify. Instead of, how do I manage 50K in debt for my name, ask, how should a 40-year-old with 50K in debt prioritize payments? The sophistication gap, who actually benefits? The narrative that AI democratizes finance is being challenged by a widening Gen AI gap. A survey of 2,117 retail investors by the Miami Herbert Business School found that nearly half of investors are using Gen AI, but they're not using it equally. Sophisticated investors are leveraging AI for high-level technical tasks, sentiment analysis of earnings calls, complex industry comparisons, and cross-firm financial modeling. Meanwhile, less sophisticated investors struggle to identify the benefits, often using the tool for basic definitions or simple searches. Rather than leveling the playing field, AI is currently acting as a force multiplier for those who are already financially educated, potentially widening the divide between the pros and the rest. Fraud 2.0, the rise of the voice deepfake. As AI lowers the barrier for legitimate investors, it does the same for criminals. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre reported a staggering tenfold increase in investment scams, rising from $33 million in 2020 to $305 million in 2022. The most terrifying new frontier is the voice deepfake. Using just a few seconds of audio harvested from social media clips, scammers can clone the voice of a grandchild or a business partner to request an urgent wire transfer. Because these scams rely on human authentication, the only defense is a low-tech one. Cybercriminals can create voice deepfakes combined with personal information for potential scams. For families, establishing a family safe word to confirm an urgent request is a way to eliminate doubt. J.P. Morgan Private Bank. The ponderable future. We are still in the early stages of establishing the guardrails for this technology. Regulators are moving to catch up, most notably with the SEC's proposed data analytics proposal. This rule aims to eliminate conflicts of interest, where firms might program AI to prioritize corporate profits over the investor's best interest, a crucial step in ensuring the black box doesn't have a hidden agenda. Ultimately, the lesson for the modern investor is one of balance. AI can process millions of Monte Carlo simulations and catch market shifts in milliseconds, but it lacks the human judgment to understand your values, your legacy, or your peace of mind. It is a powerful co-pilot, but it cannot be the pilot. In an era of perfect algorithms, is your most valuable financial asset actually your own human intuition?